Welcome to The Explainer. So today, we're taking a highly visual cinematic journey straight into the heart of Rashtriya Rakshya University, specifically the Lavad campus. We're going to break down the infrastructure, the daily life, and the totally unique vibe of this elite training ground. Our goal? To give you the ultimate upbeat overview of what it actually feels like to step onto this campus, using data straight from the source. All right, let's just get right into it.
We're diving right in with a pretty striking reality check. Quote, not a general university. Know what you're signing up for before you apply. End quote. Honestly, that sets the stage perfectly. Rashtriya Rakshya University is an institution of national importance, and it's uniquely governed by the Ministry of Home Affairs. So yeah, it's an intense, highly specialized environment. Once you understand that up front, you kind of start to see the campus not just as, a bunch of buildings, but as a very purposeful staging ground for the nation's future security professionals.
Section 1. The Elite Security Mission.
Because it is an institution of national importance, the mission here is hyper-focused. Literally everything, the layout, the resources, the whole atmosphere of the campus, is engineered to support specific critical objectives. We are talking about internal security, cyber, forensics, maritime security, and criminal law. These are some seriously high-stakes fields of study you're stepping into. But what's really fascinating is the duality here. You have these intense, heavy-hitting national defense subjects colliding with the vibrant, bright energy of a dynamic campus full of young students.
Section 2. The High-Tech Knowledge Vault.
Now, every great mission needs actionable intelligence, right? Well, at RRU, that intel is housed in a highly resourced command center. It's a massive 7,000-square-foot library with 250 reading seats. But you know what the most staggering asset is? Listen to this number, 512,324. That is the exact number of ebooks available to students. You aren't just walking into a traditional room full of paper. You are tapping into a digital scale that honestly feels like something straight out of a sci-fi blockbuster. Over 500,000 digital books, basically right in your pocket.
This really brilliantly illustrates a massive technological leap, which, let's be real, makes perfect sense when you're training future cyber and internal security experts. On one hand, sure, you have the traditional print archives, a really solid collection of over 14,000 print books and 43 periodicals, but those are completely dwarfed by this sprawling digital network. Alongside those 500,000 ebooks we just mentioned, there are 56 e-databases, over 17,000 e-journals, and 11,000 e-periodicals. It's like this highly resourced, glowing grid of knowledge that's ready for you 24/7.
Section 3. Base Camp Living and Dining.
So this campus houses exactly 1,418 students functioning within a secure base camp that's monitored by 24/7 CCTV. But hey, a base camp isn't just about security. It's about sustaining the recruits. Picture this. Warm, golden hour lighting shining right through the windows of Annapurna. That's the centralized mess hall. It truly serves as the beating heart of student operations. It's where the community debriefs after a long day of studying and fuels up for whatever challenge is next.
But Annapurna isn't the only option out there. The logistics required to feed over 1,400 students are, well, massive. And the campus absolutely delivers on this. We're talking 5 different cafeterias and parlors, plus a totally separate canteen capable of feeding 1,000 people at once. No way, right? With various food corners spread all across the brightly lit campus, it's a super dynamic, bustling food scene that's specifically designed to keep energy levels high and ready for action.
And all of this builds into a completely self-sustaining environment that goes way beyond just food. The base camp is packed with everything you'd need for comfort and efficiency. You've got a dedicated medical center, full Wi-Fi, and a really high-tech computer center. For your daily chores, there are laundry facilities with washing machines and even shared community kitchens. There's designated parking, and when it's finally time to unwind, students have access to TV lounges, common rooms, and specific hangout and event areas. It's basically a complete, contained ecosystem.
Section 4. Beyond the Classroom.
Okay, so even the most dedicated security recruits need to blow off some steam, right? Which brings us to this really fun duality of the RRU student. You have 8 recognized cultural and recreational clubs matched up against some pretty intensive technical clubs. Think about it. Future maritime or forensics experts can step right out of the lab and into Kalavant for theater or Drupad for music. They're out there learning cinematography in Pixelverse, dancing in Nadatanam, or cooking up a storm in Pakwan. There's also Eventique for events, Akriti for art, and Incubata. And, for those who want to keep their skills sharp even off hours, there are technical clubs like the Cyber Squad and GDSC. Honestly, it just adds immense color, movement, and vibrancy to the whole campus narrative.
Section 5. Commuting and Transport.
So how exactly do students get to and from this bustling hub every single day if they aren't actually living on campus? Well, the movement of people here is handled with military-like precision. The university runs 2 dedicated student bus routes originating from Embedad 1. One routes via the RTO Circle, and the other goes via the Airport Circle in Hansel. On top of that, public GSRTC buses seamlessly connect Gandhinagar and Dehegam to the campus, which provides super reliable morning and evening transport. It's a great system that ensures off-campus students are always fully connected to the grid.
And securing your ride on these student routes is a simple, highly efficient 3-step mission checklist. Step 1, just submit the registration form. Step 2, pay the fee within 24 hours of getting your confirmation email. Step 3, collect your pass from the SSAB. Boom, done. What's absolutely brilliant about this system is that it's paid per semester. It totally eliminates that annoying daily hassle of scrounging for fares. It streamlines the whole commuting experience so students can focus entirely on what matters, their studies.
Well, we've toured the vault, we've walked through the base camp, seen the incredibly vibrant student life, and mapped out the supply lines. The intel on the Rashtriya Raksha University Lavad campus is crystal clear. This is an impeccably resourced facility, and it's designed for a very specific type of student. Which leaves us with one final empowering question for you to really think about. The resources are here. The stage is set. Are you ready for the mission?